name is Mason, and I'm doing a TED Talk on my capstone topic, robotics. Robotics has always been a huge interest for me, and now that we're doing capstone, I get to learn a lot more about it. What will robots be able to do in the future is my main inquiry question. A main inquiry question is a question that you start out with before you do anything, and it helps you guide your research and guide you to learn more about your capstone topic. The first digital robot was made by George Devol in 1954. This robot was called the Onion, and it's basically just an owl that picks up hot pieces of metal. But the first ever recorded design of any sort of robotic instrument, it was by Leonardo da Vinci. After he died, they found his journal, and once they found it, they found this robotic knight that he sketched. And once they found this, they made the knight in honor of him and put it in the the Museum of Natural History. Top 4 current robots that might have bright futures in this world are Pepper, Jibo, Asimo, and Neo. Pepper, Jibo, and Asimo are all entertainment robots and are expected to be in almost everyone's houses in the future. But Neo is a robot that's used in hospitals. For example, if a kid was getting a shot, Neo would be there to try and help calm them down so they won't feel as much pain. For my site visit, I went to the Connecticut Discovery Museum with my dad. We went to the robotics part of the museum and other parts of the museum. But this helped me in my research because it taught me about a new robotic software and what wires go into robots. Not only did we go to the robotics part of the museum, but we went to this other cool part, which I thought was pretty awesome. As you can see in the bottom left corner, there's a picture of me standing next to a bottle filled with chemicals. And whenever you put a magnet up to that bottle, all the chemicals fly to it, which I thought was pretty cool. For my interview, I interviewed Alex Novoslo, who works at Princeton. He's an engineer in robotics. I asked him about 13 questions, and he gave me very detailed answers. He helped me with my research by teaching me a software that he usually uses called Arduino. Once I started researching this software, I found out that it was an easy-to-use software and is in most current robots currently. Robots have high expectations in the future. They are expected to be in almost everyone's houses and to take almost every single one of our jobs currently. The top 2 ways robots will be effective in the future are they will help in elder care. This is good because the elderly's amount of people is just going to keep rising. But robots would make amazing companions because they would remind the elderly when to take their medication or when to go to sleep at the correct time. Robots are also expected to become doctors in the future. This is a good thing because once they learn about medicine, they might start diagnosing illnesses and helping people with illnesses that are hard to fix. The top 2 jobs that robots are probably going to take very soon are they're expected to be reporters and writers. This is good because once they learn about the news, they will just be able to write it all down, and humans don't have to do anything. And the second job that they are most likely to take is librarians. They are expected to take this soon because this isn't very hard to program for most engineers. All they have to learn how to do is look at the code on the book and figure out where to put it. The overall project experience was very fun, but there were some very hard times, like when you were looking for a picture for your slideshow and there was no picture for it. But the good times were when you were researching and diving into your topic. To learn more about my capstone topic and my journey, just scan this QR code or type in the link.